Good morning. I just finished getting ready, but I obviously have my chlorophyll water and I'm trying something new this week. I've been having bone broth and it's been really nice. Like, my skin is looking so good and it's so quick and easy. Like, if you ever just need like a really quick breakfast, obviously you're not getting like the whole variety of macronutrients, you're not getting carbs or really any fat, but if you want to add that, you could obviously make like eggs or fruit or whatever on the side. But I added ginger inside. I've been adding like different herbs as well, but I've been buying these from Trader Joe's. I also have the beef ones as well, but I also have been getting this one and I got it on Amazon just because we don't really have a Whole Foods nearby and the Target that's close by doesn't have it. So I've been getting this. I honestly, the first time I ever had beef broth or beef bone broth, I almost threw up because I thought it was so disgusting. It tasted too animal-y to me, honestly. Like, it tasted too, I don't even know, but I just couldn't do it. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try the Trader Joe's ones. And for some reason, I can tolerate the Trader Joe's bone broth, probably because maybe they don't cook it as long, I don't know, but the Kettle and Fire ones, very good, like great quality, but they're very, like if you just get the plain beef, it tastes very meaty. At least when I did maybe like a year or two ago, like it tasted very meaty and I just couldn't handle it, but this one is really good. The chicken one's so light, like it tastes like you're just tasting like chicken noodle soup broth. So I highly recommend. Obviously there's so many amazing nutrients in bone broth. There's glycine, there's collagen, there's a bunch of vitamins and minerals, and so you're getting a nice little boost when you start the day with some bone broth. So as you guys know, I have my routine in the morning where I always read this book. I know it's in great shape, but I always read this book, and I also have been reading. This is gonna be surprising to you guys. I feel like for a lot of you guys that have been around for my journey on social media, this one's gonna be pretty interesting. But I've been reading the Bible and I've been reading it every single day, in the morning, at night. I've been getting really close to God and I feel like I've gone down this new journey with Jesus and I've had this like new awakening, and maybe I'll talk about it in this video. I don't know if I'll go in depth with it, but I've just had this new spiritual awakening and I'm still navigating it, but it feels so right and it feels like everything just makes so much more sense. I just had so many things happen in the last few months and everything just kind of snowballed and led me to Jesus, and it's been honestly really wild, everything that has happened to me. And again, I might share it in this video, I don't know yet, but it's been a really incredible journey and I just feel so blessed. And I'm excited to talk about it with you guys. Obviously, I know that this channel has been, actually I wouldn't say it has been based off of New Age spirituality, but I know I do have a few videos that I obviously posted on here, and that was years ago. And I feel like my spiritual journey has shifted quite a bit in the last few months. And yeah, like it's wild even talking about it with you guys, but I'm excited to share more about it. Also, in every morning when I open the Bible, I don't really have like an agenda. I'm still learning about like what each part in the Bible even talks about, but I usually just like open up a random page and I'll just start reading. And honestly, I've been enjoying just doing that just because I've been learning a lot just by, you know, flipping through random pages. You guys, it's freaking cold. It's like 57 degrees and so windy and I'm freezing right now. I'm almost to my class though. I honestly almost didn't wear a jacket because I was like, oh, it's gonna be warm today. No, it's freezing. It feels really weird this week because I'm actually like living alone this week. Fernando is out of town, and so it's been really weird like going to bed and waking up alone. But it's just been different, you know? Definitely has taken some getting used to, but it's definitely just really quiet in the house, and I feel like that's what makes it so weird. Is like when I come home, it's quiet. When I wake up, it's quiet. Like there's no one to talk to. And it's just weird. Like this is like my first time using my voice, like speaking, and like I'd say like 48 hours, just because I've been home like laying by the pool just doing whatever. And actually I take that back, I did have a call on Monday, so I did talk a little bit.
Always gonna remind y'all to stay on the ball of your foot. If you feel those heels dropping, this is so good, wow. If you feel those heels dropping.
That was a rough class, but again, honestly, when isn't it? I feel like every time I tell you guys after the class it was like a rough one, it's always a rough one. I've been listening to worship music like during my workouts, or at least when I'm like running. I feel like whenever I'm doing cardio it helps me so much, and also when I'm getting ready for the day, it just like sets such a positive vibe for the day, and I love it. Highly recommend. But as you can see, I'm ready. I'm wearing like a big shirt now because I'm doing laundry and I need to clean up a bunch of clothes that I have. But I'm about to make some food. I debated on telling you guys this because like learning about like spiritual fasting and like certain things, you're not supposed to share it with anybody. It's just supposed to be with you and God. And obviously doing a vlog and like not eating throughout the day is going to be a little confusing for you guys. So that's really the only reason I'm telling you. And also I just wanted to like let you guys know, if you ever did want to go into like a spiritual fast and like fast for God and to deepen your relationship with God, I highly recommend it. It's my day 3 and it's been very enlightening. I hope you guys can hear me. This dryer or washer is very loud, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's hard, it's so confusing because like I want to share a lot, but I think I'm gonna share everything with you guys when I'm finished with my fast, just because like the days have been like so sacred for me and so incredible and also difficult, and it's just been, you know, it's been a ride. But I definitely don't want to share too much just because it is between me and God, and I'm, you know, listening to the spiritual teachings of what God says to do and how to fast exactly. But if you guys are like interested in learning more about how to do a fast for Jesus and to deepen your relationship with God, like I can share more about that. I'm still learning myself. This is my very first fast in this way. I've definitely done fast, like a spiritual fast, but I never did it specifically to deepen my relationship with God. The only way I learned about how to actually do a fast was actually YouTube. And so I don't think it's bad that I'm sharing. I think it's a good thing because maybe it will inspire you to do it as well. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend fasting for anybody that has any health conditions or somebody that has like low blood sugar, has any like blood sugar issues. It's because like I don't want to encourage anything that will be dangerous for you guys. Obviously, you have to listen to your own body and your intuition, and you know, you have to make that decision for yourself. But that's where I'm at right now. That's the update. I feel like there's so much I want to tell you guys, but it's so hard like trying to just keep it between me and God for the moment. But for now, let's go make some bone broth. But as you can tell, I'm doing a fast with bone broth, so I'm not like completely not getting any nutrients in. I'm obviously getting some nutrients in with the bone broth, and I'm drinking like tea and water and stuff like that, just like no sweeteners, no honey, like basically nothing. Just like, I'm not even doing like sugary fruit juices either. I'm trying to like, if I do something like that, it's probably like ginger juice, and that's probably it. That's where we're at right now. Let's make some broth. Ready to go. We're actually, did I even tell you guys? No, I didn't tell you. I am going to a coffee shop called Neverland. I think it's just called Neverland, in North Miami with my friend Sandra. She's coming to pick me up, but we're gonna go get a little, well, I'm gonna have probably like an herbal tea and maybe like a little ginger shot. I would have loved to try their matcha, but since I'm doing this thing, I am not gonna have any. I'm wearing my infamous black jumpsuit. I know you guys are just so surprised I'm wearing this. I need to start getting some new stuff, but I swear I feel like I just recycle the same 3 outfits like every time, and it's just my go-to, but I need to be better. So this year we are gonna be better at outfits.
Natural.
I'm home, and I honestly didn't record as much as I'd like to when we were out, but we were just kind of talking and enjoying our time together. I just put some bone broth on the stove. I've been like trying to like mix it up. Like I'll add like some herbs to it to make it like taste differently. Oh, I'm getting a little sleepy. But I ended up having a green juice and a ginger shot. I'm trying my best to just stick to like herbal teas. I had some options, but honestly like a green juice just sounded so good to me, and it didn't have anything that was like had like a bunch of sugar. Like it had celery, cilantro, ginger, like a bunch of like, you know, not sugary stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a green juice, and I also got a ginger shot. And it was so sweet, like at the end, or towards the end of us being there, the guys that worked there ended up giving us like free sangria, and we felt so bad because they were all so sweet in there. Like if you guys ever have the chance to go to Neverland Coffee Shop or Neverland Coffee Bar, I don't know the name of it, but if you ever have the chance to go there, I highly recommend. It was really cute, and the food looked amazing, but they were so sweet, and one of the guys ended up bringing us free sangrias, and they looked so good. Like I would have definitely drank in it. It looked really bomb. Also had fruit in it. I was really just looking at the fruit inside of it because I was like, I would love to just spoon it up and eat it, but obviously I'm not drinking right now, and my friend actually doesn't drink at all, so I felt so bad. But we were like, we really appreciated it, but we're actually not gonna drink them. But they were super sweet and they understood. You don't realize how grateful you are for things when like you don't have them. Right now, like I'm definitely grateful for my boyfriend. He's gone, and it's been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's been 4 full days from not being with him. And it feels really weird. Like it's so quiet in the house, and going to bed and like waking up like just feels so weird. So it's like only the things that when you don't have them with you, the sense of gratitude you have for them like grows so much more. I will say that it does cut out your decision fatigue, like feeling like you have to, all right, what am I gonna cook for dinner? Like what am I gonna eat? Like that is completely wiped from your brain. And it feels weird because it's like, you don't realize how many times you get up, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna have a snack, or like, oh, like, I'm gonna have this, or like, I don't know, it's just nuts to see how much, at least I think about food. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I love food. And so, yeah, the sense of gratitude I feel right now is massive. Also too, I will say that like not eating food and having your boyfriend gone or having whoever you live with gone, it feels so weird because it's like you realize what your coping mechanisms are, and you realize like, wow, like these things are a big crutch for me. Like when I'm feeling bored or uncomfortable or just like any sense of like uncomfortability, like you go to certain things. Obviously you can go to drugs, you can go to a billion things, but I feel like for me, which I feel like a lot of people, you go to food because it's like so normalized and it's like a safe thing. Like it's not like frowned upon to eat. Like it's not a bad thing, it's not illegal. And so I've noticed that that's something like really big for me. Is I've honestly always struggled with it. Even when I was little, I would binge out on like family-sized bags of like chips and Cheez-Its and Cheetos and Hot Pockets and like you name it. When I got home from school, I would just binge out. And I was just like such an like deep down, like on the outside everyone thought I was like a happy kid, but like deep down, like I don't know, I had these weird coping mechanisms. I feel like I could never really connect with anybody. I didn't really have like a whole lot of friends. Like obviously I had friends, but I don't know, I just had this part of me that just like loved going home and like binging on food. And obviously like food releases dopamine, especially junk food. It releases dopamine and serotonin and all these happy hormones, and you feel so good when you do it. And then afterwards you feel like shit. But in the moment, you're like, wow, this feels so good. And obviously I've broken past those habits, but that doesn't mean that you can't still have those habits and eat healthy food. Like you could still binge out on nut butters and dark chocolate and fruit. Like it's still a thing, even though it's a healthier habit, but like still it doesn't stop the fact that you're binging. I know I've definitely gotten better. Like honestly, I haven't had any issues in the last, honestly, a while. Like I don't have issues like that, but you realize like, wow, like food's such a big deal for me. Like I love food, and yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about food now. I haven't shared this with you guys. I actually feel like I have so much to update you guys on. I am doing IAN's hormone health course, and it's been so interesting. I'm only in module 3, I think, and it's already been so incredible, and it's been very insightful. I've actually been like loving it. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I'm glad I'm finally doing it. Our first module was like about, I think it was like just the basics. The second module was all about adrenal health. Your girl, I think, has some adrenal fatigue. I feel like I have experienced some adrenal issues. I don't know what it could be related to, but I've been learning a lot, so I've been getting more clarity as time goes on. And right now we're learning about blood sugar, which I think is really interesting because I currently have a CGM on, and I'm excited to talk about it. I'll actually share a discount. I'm basically doing a partnership with NutriSense, and I will actually leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in signing up and like trying one out. Even if you used it for like a month, like I think you can gain so much clarity, and to me, I feel like it's worth it, especially because like obviously they want you to be on a subscription, and you can be on a subscription, but like cancel if you really wanted to. If you only wanted to do like 1 or 2 months, just to kind of like understand your blood sugar better. And it's been interesting seeing like what foods affect my blood sugar, like what spikes it. I also have access to a nutritionist that like helps me, like if I have questions like, oh, why did I have a dip right here? Why did I have a spike? Like just understanding things a little bit deeper. So that's also a really cool addition as well.
And stress. Stress is also linked to lower heart rate variability.
So Fernando sent me flowers yesterday, and they ended up coming in last night. They're so pretty. I actually woke up and the whole house smelled like flowers, and I've never experienced like one bouquet making the entire house smell so good. But look how pretty they are. We're headed and ready to go to the gym. I actually feel like I have like this new spurt of energy coming through, so we're gonna see how I feel when I go. I'm gonna start off just doing cardio, just starting slow. I obviously don't wanna like overexert myself, but last time I actually did go to the gym on Monday, and I did like 4 miles on the treadmill, which was nice, and I felt actually really good after, so I might just do that today. I don't know, we'll see. But that's the vibe.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by.
We are heading to Trader Joe's. We're heading to Trader Joe's. It's Friday now, so I didn't end up recording the rest of my day yesterday just because I was a little tired. And I actually didn't do anything the rest of the day, but we are going to Trader Joe's. We're gonna get a few things. I want like the house to be stocked when Fernando comes, so we don't have to like go to the grocery store on Monday, but that's what we're doing. Your girl is committed to carrying all this home. That was a rough one. Jeez. Let me show you guys what we got. I had to take a minute to just sit down and breathe for a second. Oh no! I got organic blackberries that are all over my bag right now. I got a pineapple, which is, it's totally not in season right now, which is why it's so tiny, but I wanted to do something special for when Fernando comes, and I think I'm gonna make him like chocolate covered pineapple bites. I wanted to get strawberries, but they didn't have organic. Definitely always want to get strawberries organic because like they're the worst. They're always at the top of the list for pesticides. I got a little ginger shot. I'll probably have that today. I also wanted to get some fruit for like when I break my fast, so I got some oranges. I ended up getting some meat as well, some chicken breast. I want to try a recipe that's called Marry Me Chicken, and it looks really good, so I want to try it out. There's juice is all over it, but lemons. Add the eucalyptus because I ended up getting eucalyptus for the shower, and I had it like behind me tucked in the bag, and it was getting caught in my hair. Like there's literally hair all over it right now because it was getting yanked in my hair, and eucalyptus is like sticky, so it's getting like you have to yank it out, so that was fun. Chamomile. I also got some grass-fed uncured hot dogs. I've been like craving hot dogs. Like you could ask Fernando, like I've been talking about hot dogs for the last, I don't even know how long, but I always like, I refuse to buy hot dogs that are like really bad quality because obviously we all know the history of hot dogs and the meat and like how bad it is, but these are grass-fed uncured, better option. I also got some high protein tofu. I started craving tofu like the last few months out of nowhere, and it's the way I used to cook it. When I was vegan, I used to cook tofu so bomb. And did I show you guys in a video? I don't know if I showed you guys, but I'll show you guys how I cook this. It's insane. Like it literally is insane. Fernando, like he hates tofu, but when I cook it, he's like, this is so good. So I'll show you guys, but I also got some dates. I'm also gonna make some like peanut butter with chocolate around the dates, like as like a compliment to the pineapple. I just thought it would be fun, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing. Then I got some cacao chocolate chips to melt and use. The only issue I'm having right now is I don't have coconut oil. I got some almond butter. I got some yogurt. We definitely need to go to Costco. This is like, we get most of all of this stuff at Costco. They have a lot of good organic options, as you guys already know. I'm not gonna drive myself to Costco. I'm gonna wait for Fernando to come with me. There's 2 of them. And then we also got him some grass-fed milk. And that's everything. I also got this as well. I've never tried this before, but I've heard amazing things about it. And obviously I'm not supposed to be having anything besides broth right now, but I figured it would be a good little like hydration kind of thing. It is kind of sweet, but I drank a little bit of it when I got home, but I'm gonna make some bone broth and like have the rest probably after. So my blood sugar doesn't go too crazy, but I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine. I just emptied out this whole thing and organized it, and it looks so much better. I'm so happy with it because honestly, anytime I go to clean something, it's just a mess down here and I have to like scramble to find something. But now it's so much more organized and I love it. I'm gonna go attempt to cut off the dead stuff off my plants outside. My palm tree is very dead, so it looks like the whole thing's gonna be cut, but it has to be done. I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to show you guys this scrub that I just made. Actually, let me take it in the sun. Scrub I made before I got in. I've been like wanting to do a coffee scrub with, just like for my body, not for my face obviously, but it's ground coffee beans, organic ground coffee beans, and some coconut sugar and some olive oil to like make it oily. Oh my gosh, my legs are so soft right now. I highly recommend. I didn't measure anything. I just kind of like winged it, but most of it is coffee grounds. Hello guys, long time no talk. It's actually been a few days. It is now Sunday night actually. But Fernando comes home tonight. He comes home, he lands at 12, so he'll probably be home around like 1, I'm guessing. I don't know, but I wanted to show you guys what I made him. I wanted to be like kind of romantic since we didn't get to spend Valentine's Day together. Okay, so I made him these. No, this kind of looks weird, but it's supposed to be a heart, but I had an extra one, so it didn't end up working out. But they're dates, and they're stuffed with almond butter and a tiny bit of fig jam, and I don't know what it's gonna taste like, but they look pretty dang good, and I still haven't eaten yet. So these, I definitely wanted to lick the spoon, but I didn't. I was good. But yeah, so I have these, and then I also made pineapples, and I wish I would have not put them on a paper plate. I wish I would have just put them on the regular plate, but whatever. So they're pineapples with chocolate cover on them. And yeah, I wanted to be cute and like do a little something special since we didn't get to spend Valentine's Day together. And I'm so excited for him to be home. I feel like I wanted to record so much more for you guys in this vlog, but I think the biggest issue I was facing was the fact that I am doing this fast, which I'm breaking tomorrow, and I'm so, guys, I'm so excited. But it's been hard because as I progressed into my fast, I didn't really like go to the gym. I didn't do certain things. Like I didn't really get out of the house that much. Like I went and I did a few things, but it really wasn't like the first few days I was like out and I was doing stuff, and then towards the end of my fast I was kind of slowing down. I got a lot of stuff done that like I've been needing to get done, which that was really nice. But yeah, sorry if this video was extremely boring. I feel like it was. Maybe not in the beginning, but it started getting pretty boring. But next video, I'm gonna be on it, you guys.
Human?
Really?
Oh, you go to bed.
I'm closing out my vlog here. Feels like weird, like
Ah.